different types of proofing, accessibilities, language, comments, tracking, changes, compare, and protect. So firstly, we start from the spelling and grammar. So if you have any paragraph like this, if you have any paragraph, and if you do some mistake like this, and if you want to just find out these types of error, that is grammatical error, so we can just click on this spelling and grammar and we will get the errors of our document. For example, here the possible suggestion, powerful word is wrong. That's why it gives us a suggestion, possible suggestion, and you can choose it. And after clicking on change, it will change or correct the selected word or highlighted word. Similarly, here you have also the few choices. You can select one and click on change. Okay, so that is the use of spelling and grammar. We can easily check the spelling and grammar by using this option. And the spelling and grammar shortcut is F7. F7 spelling and grammar. Shortcut is F7. F7 is a button. Okay, when you click on F7, you will get the spelling and grammar option. Next one, what is the meaning of thesaurus? If you want to just find out the synonyms of the particular word, so firstly just double click on the particular word for the selection of this word. And after selecting this word, just press Shift F7, or you can also click on this thesaurus option. Both are the same option. Just click on here, you will get the synonyms of this provides option. You can see here in this block, deliver, offers, and you can also replace this word with the provides. For example, if you want to just replace this word offer, just click here, and here's the option is insert. When you click on insert, it will change or replace the previous word or selected word. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, its shortcut key Shift F7. So shortcut is Shift plus F7. That is Shift plus F7. F7 is a function button key. Okay, just 7 is a shortcut. Clear? Next option is word. What is the use of word count? If you want to just count the number of words and letters in your document, then you can go for the word count and shortly Alt plus TW. Word count shortly is word count Alt plus T plus W. Okay, for example, if you want to just find out the number of letters, paragraph, lines, just go through this option. Click on word count. You will get the statistical information of your document. For example, you can see here is the number of pages. There is 1 page. Words, number of words 248, with a space and without a spaces. And there is a last option, that is the paragraph and lines. So these are the statistical information about your document, which will represent pages, words, character with a space, character without a space, paragraph, and lines. Okay. So whenever you just want to just find out the how letters you just write in this document, you can go for this option and you can analyze the statistical information of your document. Clear? It is the option of word count. Clear? Is the next option, that is check accessibility.
Yes, sir.
This option, the accessibility is only for the web process by which you just find out the online availability of MS Office new version. And here's the option is, that is check accessibility. You can just learn, it is show the accessibility options by which you just go through the online and just find out the latest version of your MS Office. Okay. Here's the next option. Translate and also when you click on translate, after selecting this paragraph, just click on here and here's options translate selected text. When you click on translate selected text, you will get a window or a pen on the right side, and here you just want to translate English into which language. You can select any language. For example, you here select Hindi, and after that just click you will get the Hindi of the selected text. Okay. And if you want to just insert it, just click here. You will get the data in this format. That is, you got which option? That is insert option. Clear? That is all about translate. Okay. And here's the
Yes, sir.
next option, this language. It is also predefined or pre-selected. For example, here the language preference. By default, it is the language is English, Microsoft English. So we don't need to change this language because it is set it by the Microsoft company. Okay. Only here we use only translate, and you want to just translate whole document, just go through this option. Otherwise, you want to just select it content, select it and go for the translate option. And you can choose any language. If you want to just translate this particular selected paragraph into French, Russian, and you can any language. Next option, that is comment. I have already told about this comment option in insert option. I have told this comment option and I have already teased you. So here's the same option. When you click on review, here's the option is same comment. If you want to just add some text or add some information on this particular paragraph, just go through this, click on comment, and you just type about this particular paragraph. This is very important paragraph. Okay, so by this you can do all the process. If you want to just after resolving this, just click on resolve. Okay, and it will highlighting is gone. It becomes like a fade color. If you want to just remove this, just click on here, click here, and after that just click on delete. Okay, it will delete the comment. If you have more than one comment, then you can go for previous next option. You can move from one comment to another comment by using previous and next. And here's a show comment or hide comment. When you click here, it will show the comment box or it will hide the comment box when you click here. For example, here we add a comment like this. And if you want to just hide this, just click on this, show or hide. Okay, it will show the only the symbol of comment, not the detail of your comment. Okay, when you click here, you will get the detail of your comment like this. Clear? If you want to just delete it, just click on here.
Yes, sir.
After selecting this, just click on review and just click on delete option and delete. It will delete. Okay. Next, what is of track change? Track changes provide a facility to track the changes in your document. For example, if we activate this option, that is track change, shortcut key is Control Shift plus E. Control Shift plus E. When you click here, you will get Control Shift plus E. Just click here, it will activate track change. And after activating track change, you just type here, hello, here, this is track change activation. Okay, after activation, this option, you will get all the changes in a pan. For example, if you deleted some content or if you added some content in this particular document, if you want to just analyze what is deleted or what is added, just click on review option, just click on review, you will get the detail of this document. For example, here, Dilip Singh inserted this text and this text is deleted from here. Clear? So it will give the navigation pan and here analyze the changes of your document after activating this. Okay. If you want to just highlight all the markup, just click on here, just clear. These are the highlighting format. If you remove this, it will not highlight. Okay. And here is the different option. If you want just all markup, just click here. It will show like this manner. If you want just only the simple markup, just click here. It will show the simple sample like this red line appearing on the document. If you want to just no markup, just click here. It will not show the any indication of the track change. Okay, so no mark means it will not show any clue. When you click here, all markup, it will show the actual track change content. after activation of this option. Okay, so it's just like a partial protection. After activating this, you can easily find out what are the changes made in your document. Okay, for example, if you are doing some work and if your friend want to just do some work with your document, okay, so you just activate this option, and after that, if you want to just analyze your friend what has been done, then you can go for this option and you can easily observe what changes done by your friends. Okay, and after this, if you want to remove this or if you want to just accept the changes, just click here. Here are the two options available, that is accept or reject. Here's the changes previous or next. You can move from one changes to another changes. Clear? And these are the two options by you can just
Sir.
accept the changes or reject the changes. When we click on reject changes, that is reject all changes and stop tracking, just click here. After doing this, it will remove the activation of track chain and it will also remove the changes of your document. Similarly, if you want to just accept all the changes, just click here and accept all changes and stop tracking. Clear? So these are the options work as a partial protection. It's like a partial protection. If you want to just protect your document for the editing restriction, if you want to just make editing restriction, just click on this editing restriction, and after checkbox, activating this checkbox, here's the last option is your password. Yes, start in force protection. When you click on start in force protection, you will get a box and just type your password. Just type 123 and repeat the same password on the another box. And after that, just click on OK. And after activating this, you can't able to do any changes in your document because it is protected. Just see there, all the options are deactivated here. Okay. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So by this option, we just protect our document or restrict the editing by using this option. If you want to just remove this editing restriction, just click on stop protection. When you click on stop protection, you will get a password box. Just type your previous password as you typed in this activation. Just click on OK. And after deactivating this password, you will you will able to do any work or edit some work in your document. Okay, so by this option, we just activate the restriction or allow the restriction. Clear? These are the options of which option?
Yes, sir.
View menu. Okay, and these are the links. If you activated the link, it will hide or unhide the link of your document. If you just using the hyperlink, and if you want to just hide that link, just go through this option. And if you want to just activate this, just click on hide or unhide the link. Clear? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Let's start with the next option, that is view menu. When you click on view menu, here is the different types of view available for your document. First section, there are 5 types of view available in views menu. For example, first is the reading mode, second is a print layout, and third tab layout, fourth outline, and fifth draft. What are the basic differences between these all views? Let's start. Firstly, just when you click on the reading mode, it will show like a book. You can read like a book and just press right arrow to move from one page to another. Okay, if you have 2 pages, then not move. If you have more than 2 pages, then it will move like a book. For example, here we use 10, 10 and enter. Just click on reading view. Just click on this view, reading view. You will get like a preview of book. When you click here, it will change the pages, and when you click here, it will move on the previous pages like this. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come out from the reading view and it will show the print layout view. What is the use of print layout view? If you want to just take a printout of this document as it is appearing in this window, then we can work on print layout. Okay, if you want to just make a printable item, we always use the print layout for the work. Okay, clear? Print layout shortcut is Alt Control
Yes, sir.
print layout. Shortcut key CTRL plus Alt plus P. Okay. Next one is a web layout. What is the use of web layout? If you just copy some content from the website and if you want to just same look on your document, then you can go for this option. And if you want to just save this document and if you want to just take a look how it will show on your web page, just click on this. It will show just like a web page as it is appearing here. Okay, so whenever this document will be open on the web browser, it will appearing like this manner. There is no change in any format or any margin of your document. So that is the web layout. Whenever you work with the web browser, just go for this option. Okay. Next option is outline. What is the use of outline? Outline represent only the paragraphs, lines, not any symbol or any object. For example, here we add some shapes like this. Yeah. Okay. And if you want to just work on only the text content, just click on outline. It will not show any object. Just see there. Each line or each paragraph symbol representing like this manner. That is the bullet number. It represents the number of lines or number of paragraphs. Okay, whenever just click on enter, you provide a symbol like this. Okay, so when you work with the text, just go for this option. If you want to just make some heading, for example, that is chapter 1, and just you want to just make this label 1, just click on here, show the label, just click here, label 1 heading. It will appear like label 1 heading, and just type here and close it. Okay, it will appearing like this manner. For example, if you selected this and click on view and just click on outline, and here we add some label 1 content, just type here to the document, label 1. Just see there. After selecting this, just click on label 2. It will show label 2 format. Okay, if you want to just add some topic in this particular, just click here. That is label 3. If you want to just add some content within this document, just click on label 4. So by this option, you can just mention the headings, subheadings, and subheadings. Okay. If you want to just label increase, just click here. It will increase the label. It will increase the label like this. You can move from one label to another label. Clear? This is plus symbol or minus
Yes,
symbol.
sir.
Clear? So here is all about which option, that is the layout. Sorry, outline view.
Layout.
In this outline view,
Outline.
you can easily handle the text, nothing else. So generally, we can't use this outline view because this view only used for the PowerPoint, not for this documentation work. And what is the use of draft? It will provide a simple document where you just type your content and there is no restriction of margins, outline, borders. Okay, it will be a very simple page where you just type your content and just analyze or study these types of view. Here also the object are not appearing in this particular section. So in these two view, outline and draft view, there is no any shape available or not any shape shown in this particular section or view. In generally, we use 99% print layout work for the MS Word. Clear? That is the print layout. We always set layout for any work in our document. Okay. Here's the next option, that is the rule. What is the use of rule? When we click on this option, it will provide the scale or ruler of your document. For example, you can easily find out the margin, length, the serial 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. It will appearing like a scale. And if you want to just set this object on 4 centimeters, just click here. It will show at 4 inches. If you want to just make a 1 inch object, just drag it and make 1 inch object by following this scale. Okay. This gray area show the margin of your page. That is a space, extra spaces available. That is not a working area from the margin of the pages. So those area which is blank from the margin, that is known as what option? That is margin. It will show with the gray.
Margin.
Is the top margin and here is the bottom margin. Whenever we use margin, it will show the gray color. If you want to just increase it, just click on this and just increase the margin. Okay. And you just decrease the margin by using direct method. Similarly, if you want to just add this or just decrease, increase, just click on this. Or you can just increase this or decrease this like this. Clear? Similarly, if you want to just add top margin or remove top margin by using this adjustment. So that is all about ruler. Clear? Next option is guideline. What is the use of
Yes,
guideline?
sir.
Guideline provide the special blocks where you easily count the box and place your object in a proper manner. For example, here we add like this and just copy it and paste it. And after that, you're placing like this manner by counting the line. Okay, so we can easily placing our object when we activate the grid line. That is grid line. Clear? Our document appearing like a graph paper, and you can adjust your object by counting any boxes. If you want to just remove this after working, after completion of your work, just remove it. It will become normalized. And what is the use of navigation pen? When you click on navigation pen, you will get a pen on the right side, and by clicking your mouse on the particular topic, you can move from one topic to another. And you can also change the page by using this option. You can move from one page to another. Okay, so navigation provides the facility by which we can easily move from one location to another. That is the navigation pen. When we check it, it will appear like this manner. If you close it, it will disappear. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next option, if we want to just uh, change the view of your page, just here's the option is 100%. It is the 100%. It is the actual page area, that is 100% view. If you want to just one page view, just click on this. If you want multiple pages, it becomes like this. Okay. If you want to just fit this page width in your window, just place your cursor and just click on it. You will get the page full width of page in your document. It will automatically adjust the width of your page within window. We generally work with this option. Okay. And here is the option also available, that is zoom option. When you click on zoom option, here are the also options available there. You can set 200%, 100%, or 75%. If you want to just customize your view by following this arrow as well, when you click on this, you will get the different views. If you want 100%, just click here. If you want fit page width, just click here. So these are the options by which we can set the view of the page, zooming of the page, ruler, grid line, and navigation pen. And here's the vertical and side alignment. When you click here, when you work with this, okay, then we will easily observe these types of options. That is the vertical alignment available in this particular view. For example, here's a vertical page movement. We're just moving like this manner. Okay. You see here, top to bottom. We can't move this page from left to right, left to right. Why? Because the page width is adjusting in this particular window. Clear concept?
Yes, sir.
Doubt?
No doubts.
Okay. Just do all the process and just
Okay,
make
sir.
sure if you have any doubt, just ask me. Okay.